Murray State head coach Dean Hood. The Racers coming off a narrow loss at Tennessee State this past week. They're going to be home. They're going to host Tennessee Tech in a conference matchup on Saturday afternoon. So, Coach, some thoughts on your team, and then we'll go to some questions.
Yeah, just it wasn't a win, but really proud of our guys. We got down 21-0, and Tennessee State's playing really good right now, playing really good football, and 3-game win streak, four now. So, but our guys didn't panic. We had a lot of guys, next man up mentality coming in and helping with some guys that were out, and just really proud of our guys, for being down 21-0, not flinching, and believing up to the very end there that we're going to win the game, and played really, really hard, and a play here, a play there. We had some opportunities, could have swung the thing our favor, but just didn't get it finished.
Thanks, Coach. We'll go to some questions. John, if you'd like to start out first, go ahead.
Dean, it's John Wright from the Leisure and Times. It's good to see you again.
Sure.
I know I've gotten to know you a little bit as the years gone on. You're an old school guy. You don't believe in moral victories, but I got to think with the situation your team's been under all season, the fact that you guys got up from the mat and tried to make this a ball game the other night had to really, really feel pretty good.
Yeah, like I said, I was really proud of them, because it's I think a lesser character group, with what as up and down as we've been, as with the preseason rankings and all that stuff, and then to have the season go the way that it's gone up to this point, I think a group of guys of lesser character, that would have been an easy place right there to fold your tent, and they just battled back, and even though we were down 21-0, I mean, I saw nothing that would indicate that's what we were going to do, but it sure could have happened in a hurry. But our guys just they just kept battling, and kept believing, and then finally we had finally had one good thing go well for us, and that's the little spark that they needed, and really got rolling. And I really, honestly, when we blocked that extra point, I mean, I felt in my heart of heart, soul of soul, we're gonna go down and score and give Aaron Baum a chance to kick the extra point, and redeem himself and come out of here with a victory.
Dean, you've been in this a long time. Have you ever had a team with the injury bug y'all have had this year?
No, never. I mean, it's almost it's almost like when when the weather's really good, and you say, hey man, we're going to pay for that. We had a mild winter, whatever, however that saying goes, it's almost that way with us. Cause I mean, literally we had the same 11 starters in the spring on offense and defense the entire season. And then have one, season ending injury. We had one, Bobby Jackson, one of our backup corners that was on some special teams in the Jacksonville State game, the last game of the year. So, we're definitely paying for it, right now without question.
But Dean, even though y'all had all these injuries, I got to think you're looking at a situation. You know what? We got a lot of players who are getting playing time right now who may not have been on schedule to do that. Now they're getting playing time. Going forward, this is going to make y'all a better football team.
Yeah, there's no doubt when you can get more guys on your depth chart, and guys that weren't even on our depth chart, that have moved up the ranks. When you get more guys, playing experience, that's how you get better. I mean, that's the age old problem. I always have players that love their heart, and I want to talk to guys that have this kind of feeling about the game. But guys all the time come in, hey coach, what I got to do to get better, get more playing time? And like, nothing, man, you're doing everything we're asking you to do. Just that guy ahead of you is playing better, older, more experienced. You just need experience. Well, coach, how do I get experience if that guy's ahead of me and has the experience? Well, that's kind of a double-edged sword. I mean, that's all you need. You got all the tools, you got all the things that we want. We need you to get some experience, and I can't give it to you right now, because of the because of the nature of the season, the team dynamics, who's playing well, that kind of stuff. So a lot of times you can't get guys the experience that need the experience that could, really help you down the road. And now we've got a lot of guys that are in getting those reps.
What was the number of people who were either injured or out on Saturday at Tennessee State? 16 or 17 still?
I don't know. I don't have my injury report with me. I stopped counting because it was starting to bother me. So I kind of gave up. But yeah, we're in the teens still with either starters or guys that are key backups. And just like you said, guys that were key backups are now, guys that are starting and guys that were, not getting much playing time at all, are now, backup guys and doing a nice job for us in special teams and that sort of thing. So, I mean, it's an ongoing, deal, hopefully, down the stretch here, these next couple of weeks, we've got some guys that have been, out for, quite a long time that were out there yesterday, for the first time. Daquan Dallas, looks like he's going to be okay. Donnie Parker was out running around yesterday. Scotty Humpick was running around yesterday. I mean, so some of the guys that we weren't even considering, having a shot, may down the stretch here, these last couple of ball games, be able to, get back and be ready for.
But do you also have a situation where some of these guys who are out like in the first 2 weeks, do you start playing the game of, do we try to get the medical red shirt? Do we try to keep them eligible for that kind of thing? A lot of things you got to consider in this day and age.
Yeah, no question with the 4-game deal. Matter of fact, that's what's happened. That's what's helped Daquan. It's just, worked out, it looks like it's going to work out, perfectly for him because he played in the opener and got hurt. And, we kind of kept watching the thing and watching what was happening. And there was a, big point where it's like, hey, he's done, he can't play anymore. And here it is, we got 3 games left and, looks like the way he looked in practice yesterday, confident, with catching the ball and confident with, stock blocking some guys and all that with his elbow and, looked like he's going to be okay for 3 games. So it ends up working out mathematically just right. He's got 3 games to play and can still get him back next year.
Okay.
Scotty Humpick's another one. We got to kind of wait. He's not as far as long as Daquan is, but he's got a redshirt year, and he's got a game left. I think he played in 2 or 3 and then got hurt. I think he played in 3 and got hurt. So he's got a game left or 2 games left. So he may be another guy that could play for us in the last game or 2, depending. So yes, there are guys like that, and that is a consideration.
It's just amazing the new things that come up with. I mean, we got the transfer portal. We got the players getting contracts now as freshmen and with endorsements. Did you ever think you'd see football go like in this direction, Dean?
No, it's been challenging for me. When I got back in this thing, it was absolutely the right decision. It was not very good timing, with COVID, what was going on with our country, with all the new things with the NCAA, the guys getting an extra year, because of the COVID, the portal, the name, image, likeness. I mean, there's been a lot of very new, things come up that, did this for 8 years prior to, coming to Murray, and, had the coach's manual and thought I had it all figured out. And with all these things going on, I really could just use that for starter fluid for, fires in the evenings when I'm getting practice.
But now here we are. I know the season has not gone the way y'all wanted it to, but you know what? You got a chance to finish with a flourish here. You're going to get some of these guys back. And I got to think, even though it's, for y'all, it stinks to have to think this way, but y'all got a chance to build a bunch of momentum for next year. Right now.
Well, we're we talked about it yesterday at practice was, this is a 3-game season for us. And, you know, a lot of ups and downs prior to this, but you know, we've got to take on, you know, what's in front of us. And we've got 3 conference games against 3 very good opponents. And, you know, these are the guys that are here, you know, as far as, you know, who's healthy and who's on Team 97. And, you know, we're going to go as hard as we possibly can and attack this thing and enjoy playing the game of football and doing it the right way.
And what would it do for these guys to go 3 for 3 in these next 3 weeks?
Oh, it'll be huge. I mean, you know, each game, you know, has a life in and of itself, and each week does. You know, so you got to take it, you know, one at a time, even though it's a 3-game season. But there's no question that you know, winning is just you know, it's really, really good for your morale. It's really good, especially late, you know, in the season when guys have been grinding since really July 1st, you know, to see some fruit for all your labor.
Really and truly, I mean, this thing we're doing every week is supposed to be about, you know, previewing a game, but really it's been all about y'all this morning. Let's talk a little bit about Tennessee Tech. What are they showing to you guys? What are y'all seeing?
You know, well, they're a group that's, you know, really, really, they've been kind of up and down, you know, as well. And, you know, you look at their last week or 2 weeks ago, you know, game, Tennessee State. I mean, you want to talk about, you know, evenly matched, you know, they were overtime, you know, with Tennessee State. So, you know, we were right there with Tennessee State as well. So, I mean, you're talking about an evenly matched team, a very, you know, well-coached team, you know, with Coach Alexander, you know, fundamentally sound and playing hard. So, you know, it's almost, you know, a mirror image of you know, of us. So, I mean, it'll be an interesting ball game, you know, see how this thing plays out.
Traditionally, over the years, Murray State fans always talk about, you know, the rivalry with Austin Peay, of course, Eastern Kentucky for years and years. From my experience, there's been one team that has gotten in the way a bunch of times, and it's this team coming in, Tennessee Tech. What do y'all got to do to take them out on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, you know, Tennessee Tech is you know, in my history, you know, of playing them, you know, at EKU, and then, you know, last year down there at, you know, at their place, you know, being here at Murray. I mean, it is always, you know, tooth and nail, you know, back and forth, you know, just a scrappy, hard hitting, you know, ball game. So, you know, we got to run the ball. You know, we did better with that last week. And then we got to stop the run from them. You know, got a very talented quarterback, you know, that can run the ball, beat you with his feet. You know, so we got to stop the running game and get the thing going ourselves. And then, you know, we got to create some turnovers. You know, we had some near misses, you know, on Saturday, and had some opportunities. We got to make sure we cash in on those, because you're not going to stop anybody in college football unless you're turning them over. And then we got to take care of the ball ourselves and then play really good special teams.
Kyle, I believe that is all I have. Dean, I appreciate it very much, sir.
Okay, thanks.
Coach, we appreciate your time. We'll talk to you. Best of luck on Saturday, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.